Hello. Sure, I think I have everything lined up. All right, cool. Let me scoot back here. Hi, good morning. Happy Saturday. I'm Stephanie. I'm going to be leading you through our 20-minute mindful movement series for families with trauma recovery yoga. And I'm just going to give people a minute to sign on here if they're doing the class live with me. If not, we can always watch it later. And just like the past several weeks, I went ahead and picked another card from my kids' mindful movement and yoga deck. So let me show you the front here. And this comes from our topic about focus today. So focus, what we look at, what we pay attention to, what we put our energy towards, okay? So today with Finding Focus, we're going to focus on feeling our feet firmly planted into the ground. So I'll read you a little bit about that. Practicing focusing means that you notice when your mind is distracted. You catch it, you bring it back to whatever you're trying to focus on. You can use any of your senses to focus, such as focusing on what you see or hear. In this practice, you will focus on something you can feel. You can practice this activity standing or sitting in a chair, standing on the ground, especially in mountain pose. If you're sitting, it can be when you put your feet on the ground. You want to bring all of your attention and awareness to your feet. Notice the place where they connect to the ground. Do your feet feel heavy? Do they feel light? Do they feel tense? Do they feel relaxed? If you put some pressure, weight into your toes, how does that feeling change? Explore the sensation in your feet for a few moments and then get steady, bringing your awareness to the feeling of your feet connecting with the ground. As you breathe in and out, does the sensation change at all? When you notice your mind wander, get distracted, catch yourself by saying distracted mind or wandering mind. I think I've done this part before, and I'm doing it again because I think it's super important. One of the easiest things we can do during our practice is to bring that focus, that attention, that awareness to our feet when they're firmly planted in the ground. So I'll call out some little cues during our sequence and remind you to go ahead and do that. And always remember, we're checking in with our body, okay? So everything that I tell you, think of it as an invitation to try it. It's never an instruction or rule. You have to do it this way. You have to do it that way. This is your class and your time and your movement, but let's also try to be curious. How do I feel? Does this feel different? How do I feel today, maybe versus last week when we did the practice? We're not trying to change it or mold it. We're just trying to bring that awareness, that curiosity, like how do I feel? So let's try and keep that in our mind, feet into the ground and some curiosity in our mind, okay? So with that, I'm gonna go ahead and hop on my mat and we can get started. Sure you can see me there. All right, so just like the card said, let's get started in a mountain pose, a good firm mountain pose to get our focus, our attention, our awareness into our body and also into that curious mind. So go ahead, lift your 10 toes up, maybe spread them out wide, feel that pulling between your toes, and let's firmly plant them back down on the ground underneath us. Maybe shift our weight side to side. Rock the weight to the heels, back into the toes, and then let's settle to a nice, even, grounded stance where we can feel all four corners of our feet pushing into the ground. Starting from the base up, we really want to push into the earth, push into the ground. We're not letting our weight fall into the ground or rising up from it like a tree, like a mountain. So feet planted firm, tightening through the calves, lift up through those kneecaps. When we do that so that we can tighten through our quads. So lifting that up. Slight tuck of the tailbone, 2 external shoulder rolls, because that always feels nice. Palms facing forward. You can picture like there's 2 big flashlights, 2 big beams of light coming out through your hands, shining out in front of you. Strong gaze forward, deep inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. One more there. Deep inhale through the nose. Fill yourself up. Nice, loud, audible sigh. Let that all go. Coming to the front of our mat. Again, that strong stance, that strong grounded feeling, planting our feet into the ground. Take a second here. Let's rock that weight front and back, maybe side to side. Settling on that nice, firm, even stance. Deep inhale, arms out and around, arms up, gaze up. Exhale, hands to heart center, slight tuck of the chin. Taking a moment to check in with our unique bodies. Always curious, never trying to judge or change it. How do I feel right now? What do I need? What does my unique body need? Maybe you need extra movement. Maybe your body's telling you you need deeper breaths. Maybe your body is telling you, or your mind is telling you, let's just go for it. Let's just do the class and see how we feel. So again, no right or wrong answer here. Gaze back forward on our next inhale. Reach your arms out and around, arms up, gaze up. Exhale, widen your arms, big swan dive into our forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, plant our hands to the mat, step back into our plank. First plank of the day. So maybe we rock that weight front and back, shift it side to side if you need a little extra movement, settling in a nice strong posture here. Another option, always, lots of options in this class, is to lower your knees. Plank can be a lot, right? It's a super strong pose. If it feels uncomfortable in your shoulders, or if you need a little break or you want to try something different, always lower those knees down and play with those different sensations. See how it feels in your body. Inhale, shift your weight forward. Exhale, halfway push up. Inhale, up dog, pushing the tops of our feet into the mat. Widening through our chest and collarbones. Exhale, push back into our downward dog. First downward dog of the class, maybe of the day, right? So go ahead and do extra wiggles, extra movements if you need it. Maybe pedal the feet out left and right. Sway side to side, whatever you need. Get those snap, crackle, and pops out. On the next inhale, look forward to your planted hands. Make your way up to the front of the mat. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, ground down through the feet. Push down, arms out and around, arms up, gaze up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Let's do 2 breaths here. This time, instead of sighing it out, let's focus on breathing in and out through our nose. Hands to heart center here. Deep inhale through the nose. Exhale through the nose. Try and make this one a little bit longer. Deep inhale through the nose, fill yourself up. Exhale through the nose. Nice. On your next inhale, reach your arms straight and strong in front of you and sit back into an imaginary chair. So in this chair, it's not about how low we go, it's about how much intention and strength we put into our pose. So arms straight, reaching forward. Hips reaching back. Nice, strong chair. Deep inhale through the nose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands, step back into our plank. Inhale, get long through our side body. Exhale, halfway down. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, push back. And when we are in our downward dog, we do something called rocking our I-ams. Our I-ams is just a little chat, a little conversation. You can have it quietly in your mind. I like to do mine loud and strong. You can yell them out with me. This is your chance to get loud in the class. What is an I-am? It's a positive affirmation. What does it need to be? It can be anything you want. I am strong. I am kind. I am smart. I am safe. I am funny. Anything that you want. On your next inhale, reach that right leg straight up and back behind you. Exhale, crunching through your belly. Pull that leg through, plant it. Now, let's go ahead and check in. We have our right toes facing straight ahead on the mat. We spiral our left foot down. Left toes face the left side of the mat. On our next inhale, reach arms up and settle into warrior 2. So again, first warrior 2 of the day. We'll go ahead and break that down. We want to start with another strong base from the ground, from our roots, from our feet, from the earth, working our way up. So really plant those feet in the ground, not letting our weight sink forward, but rising up from the ground. Maybe we get that 90-degree angle in our front leg. If we don't, or that doesn't feel comfy, pull it back, ease up a little bit. We don't want to be dumping to the front or the back. We want that weight, that counterbalance, that center. balancing at the side. Our gaze goes over those front right fingers. On our next inhale, we go into warrior two. Left hand to the back of the left thigh, right arm reaching forward, up and back into our nice side stretch. You may feel crunching on the left and stretching on the right. Inhale, back into warrior two. Exhale, tip forward, right arm to right, letting left arm up. Again, lots of options here. Your gaze can go up to that extended, strong left arm, can go straight forward, can also look down at that right foot. Inhale, back into warrior two. Exhale, cartwheel the hands down, framing that front right foot. Exhale, step back into plank. Inhale, elongate that side body. Exhale, halfway down. Inhale, up dog. And this should feel really nice, really stretch through that chest, through those shoulders. Exhale, push back into downward dog. Every time we get in downward dog, we rock our IMs. I am loved. I am loving. I am lovable. On your next inhale, reach that left leg straight up and back behind you. Exhale, pull it through between your planted hands. Take a moment here and check your feet. Left toes facing forward. Back right toes, spiral that foot down. Right toes face the right side of the mat. On our inhale, we cartwheel our arms up and settle into our warrior two. And let's pay attention to where we want to go with this warrior two. Are we naturally reaching forward? That can mean we're reaching toward the future, not in the present moment, our center. Or we may be leaning back. That can also mean that we're veering toward the past. We want to be in that center, that present moment. Nice, strong warrior pose. Our gaze goes over those front left fingertips. Inhale, reverse warrior. Reach that left arm straight up and strong, maybe feeling some nice stretching on the left. Exhale, back into warrior two. Deep inhale through the nose, fill yourself up. Exhale, left arm to left knee, right arm up. Again, play with that gaze. Gaze can go up toward that extended right arm, down toward the feet, maybe in the center. Lots of options here, lots of invitations. Inhale, back into warrior two. Exhale, cartwheel those hands down, framing that front left foot. Step back into plank. Inhale, long through the side body. Exhale, halfway down. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, push back into our downward dog. You know where I'm going. I am kind. I am safe. I am strong. On your next inhale, glance between your planted hands. Step forward, right and left to the front of your mat. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, ground down, push to the feet, arms out and around, arms up, gaze up. Exhale, sit back into that chair. Inhale, come to standing. Seal the palms up ahead. Exhale, reach the palms into the heart center, slight tuck of the chin. Let's take a moment and check in with our bodies. Always curious, never trying to change it, just noticing. And if you feel your mind start to wander, acknowledge that. It's okay, it happens to all of us. Here's my wandering mind. Let me feel back into my feet. Lifting my toes up, shifting my weight, grounding down through my feet. I'm inhaling. I'm exhaling. Maybe I feel warm, maybe I feel cool. Just checking in, noticing those things without trying to change them. On your next inhale, reach your arms straight up and strong in front of you. Sit back into that chair. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, plant the hands, step back right and left into our plank. Inhale, tilt the weight forward. Exhale, halfway push up. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, push back into our downward dog. I am kind. Inhale, reach the right leg straight up, strong back behind you. Exhale, pull it through, and gently lower that back left knee. And take a moment here, lift yourself up. Feel that nice stretch in your front left hip flexor. This can feel like a really intense stretch for a lot of people. It is an intense stretch. We're gonna be here for a moment. So if this doesn't feel comfy or good in your body, lots of options here, lots of invitations. This is your body, your movement, your class. Get into a position that feels good for you. One is we can lean our weight back into that dropped left knee. We can also even our weight out, being on both knees right here. Knees are sensitive. Not everybody likes to put that weight into there. We can also gently sit back onto our heels. So options, options, options. Get into whatever feels comfy to you. And settle into it. We're going to be here for just a minute. On your next inhale, reach your arms out and around, arms up, gaze up. Exhale, melt your shoulders down your back, lift your head up and gently close your eyes. And let's work on our imaginations here together, our mind's eye. Imagine and picture that I'm handing you this huge balloon, and it's super big. Not one of those little tiny birthday ones, like a huge, huge balloon. It's so big, it's pushing your arms out past your shoulders here. Can you see what color your balloon is? It can be any color that you want. And now I'm going to hand you a marker. And you're going to take this marker and you're going to write down and fill up on this balloon anything that's holding you back. We all have things in our lives that we are working to move past, move through, let go of, let be. Go ahead and fill this balloon up. Turn it around if you need to. It could be something that's happened in the past. It could be something that's been said to you. It could be thoughts that you have about yourself that really deep down you know aren't true, but we hold on to them. We hold on to them because we get used to holding on to them. And sometimes those heavy burdens, those heavy weights that we hold on to were never meant for us to hold to begin with. So go ahead and fill that balloon up. On your next inhale, reach your arms up straight and strong above you. Exhale, widen your hands. Exhale through your mouth and let that balloon go. We still have our eyes closed here. Can you see your balloon? That balloon that was so big you could barely hold on to it is floating away, farther and farther away from you. It's holding all those things, those weights, those burdens that we carry that aren't meant for us. We're letting that go farther and farther and farther away from us. And you can feel the weight of that balloon and the distance that it has between you just going farther and farther and farther away. On your next inhale, reach your arms out and around, arms up, gaze up. If you had your eyes closed, open them big, maybe wiggle your eyebrows up and down. Let all that light in, blink your eyes. Exhale, give yourself a second here. Deep inhale through the nose. Exhale, lean forward, plant your hands, tuck your toes, push yourself back into downward dog. I am safe. I am free. I am safe. On your next inhale, reach that left leg straight up and back behind you. Exhale, pull it through, plant it between your hands. And let's take a moment and lower that back. So same thing on this side. Go ahead and give yourself a minute here to get into what's comfy. Lots of options. Again, nice deep stretch to that front right hip flexor. Maybe we pull the weight back a little bit, do a 90-degree with that front left leg. Maybe we come back to both knees or gently sit back on your heels. You know what is right for your body. No position is better or worse. It's just what's best for you today. On your next inhale, reach your arms out and around like big rays of sunshine. Arms up, gaze up. Exhale, close your eyes, melt those shoulders down your back. I have another balloon for you. Just as full, just as beautiful, just as bright as that first one. And another marker. Except on this balloon, we are writing positive, loving thoughts, intentions, wishes, goals, whatever you want to call them. This is just for you. Only you know what's deep in your heart here. You know the kind words that you have for yourself that you deserve to hear. You know what you're working on, what you hope for, what you wish for, what you work for the future. It could be something that you're working on today. It could be a seed that you're planting today, like a flower that you want to have bloom in 3 months. Only you know what you're writing down on this balloon. Go ahead and fill it up. It's always beautiful to say these things out loud. It's also beautiful to put them out there just for you, to practice, right? We get good at what we practice at, what we do every day. Let's practice being kind and loving to ourselves. Let's fill that balloon up, turn it around, make this one super full. It could be positive affirmations, beautiful thoughts, happy memories, anything that you want. On your next inhale, reach your arms up straight and strong above you. Exhale, widening the hands and letting that big, beautiful balloon go. Except this one's going up above us. And all those beautiful thoughts, intentions, hopes, wishes, dreams, goals that we have are spreading out in the universe for us like little bits of flour, little petals, little seeds that we're going to plant all around for ourselves and grow. On your next inhale, reach your arms out and around, arms up, gaze up, open your eyes wide, let all that light in. Exhale gently, really slowly and gently, reaching forward, planting your hands, tucking your toes, and pushing back into downward dog. I am kind. I am smart. I am loving. I am beautiful. On your next inhale, glance between your planted hands. Make your way up to the front of your mat. Forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, push the feet, ground down, arms out and around, arms up, gaze up. Exhale, sit back into that chair. Inhale to standing. Exhale, bring your hands to heart center. Let's do a slight tuck of the chin here and check in with ourselves. How do I feel? What do I need? Am I breathing in? Am I breathing out? How do my feet feel firmly planted in the ground, into the earth, into the mat? Let's do one nice big deep breath together. Inhale, arms out and around, arms up, gaze up. Exhale, widen your arms, swan dive forward, hinging at the hips into our forward fold. Let's stay in that forward fold for a minute. You can go ahead and put the backs of your hands down to the mat if you want. Maybe crunch yourself in tight. Maybe add a little bit of distance between your feet. Grabbing opposite elbows, we can sway back and forth here. Really letting all that blood rush to our head. Nice little inversion. Do whatever feels good for your body. If you had a slight grip or bind here, gently release your hands, ragdoll over, and putting some grounding and intention through your feet. Really plant them into there. And like you're moving through a big pot of honey, slowly start to bring yourself up, bone by bone, vertebra by vertebra. Gentle rounding to the back, head hangs heavy. Head is the last thing to lift. One external shoulder roll here because it feels really nice. Going back into our mountain pose. Hands strong and straight in front of us. Intention, grounding through the feet, tightening through the legs. Lift up those kneecaps, tighten through the belly. Deep inhale through the nose. Nice loud audible sigh. Let it all go. Nice. Inhale, arms out and around, arms up, gaze up. Exhale, swan dive forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, plant the hands, step back into our plank. Nice strong plank. Really push the mat away. We're going to hold it here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lowering down to our forearms in a nice low plank. Last one of the day. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Gently lowering down. Knees, belly, chest. Make a little pillow with your arms. Right cheek to your arms. Take a deep breath here through your nose. Exhale. Let that all go. Really feel yourself relaxing and melting into the mat beneath you, into the ground. Really noticing how your body feels here. Again, just being curious, not trying to change it or judge it or move it. Just noticing, am I breathing in? Am I breathing out? Is my breath deep? Is it shallow? Do I feel warm? Do I feel cool? Inhale, gaze back, front and center. Exhale, left cheek resting on your arms. Deep inhale through the nose. Exhale, let that all go. One more inhale through the nose. Really notice how it makes your chest and your belly push into the mat while you fill yourself up with fresh, beautiful air. Exhale, let that all go. Let's bring ourselves up, nice and gentle with our bodies here into a comfy seat to build our boat. So again, when we build our boat, why do we do this? We do it to really engage in through our belly, through our core, and it's almost like you're building a fire, right, with your muscles in your tummy. You want to feel like you're really taking that belly button and pulling it back to your spine, tight, tight, tight. And when we do that, when we find that balance in our boat, we feel a shake in intensity. And that's our last push in the class to really get through any old stale energy, any old emotions, any old breath, any old anything that we have in our body and burn it up like adding logs to a fire. So boat, what does it look like? It can be a little tiny canoe. It can be a long boat like this. It could be hands planted, feet up straight, nice tall sailboat, pirate ship, whatever you want. Get in that boat. Now let's really make some intention. Feel like you're taking that belly button and squeezing it in toward your spine, long to the back. Tight, tight, tight. Still breathing in and out through our nose. I say that for myself because I tend to want to breathe through my mouth at this part. Go ahead and cross ankles right over left. Pull your legs in toward your body. Plant your hands around your back and lean forward. Exhale, lower back down. Boat number 2, let's get into it. Find that counterbalance, that spot for your unique body where you feel that shake. Let it shake. Any old energy, old steel, old anything, burn it up. Left foot over right, bring the legs in, plant the hands, push through the mat and round forward. Go ahead and lower yourself back down. Coming to face each other here in a nice comfy seat, whatever your comfortable seat is for you. It could be crisscross applesauce. It could be feet planted, maybe arms hugging in a little bit if that feels good. You can go ahead and bring a foot in closer, whatever feels good to you. And this is the part where we do our mindful breathing, our humming, our mindful meditation at the end. So to do this, we deep inhale through our nose, and on an exhale, instead of going through our nose or nice loud audible sigh, we hum. Just like this. And we do that until we push all of our air out of our lungs and through that hum. We do it until we run out. So go ahead and let your hands fall naturally where they want to fall. They could be palms down, palms up. Let's do a breath to prepare together. Deep inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Let that one all go. Here we go. Inhale through the nose. Fill yourself up. On the exhale, we hum. Keep it going. You can close your eyes here if that feels good to you. Keep going until we push all of that air out. Get softer and softer. Let's do that one more time. Deep inhale. We get to the top, maybe one more tiny sip of air. On the exhale, get as loud and strong as you want through there. Maybe we feel that vibration kind of in our ears, right in the back of our throat here. Maybe we feel it tickle our throat and just keep going. Keep going and going and going until it's all out. If you had your eyes closed, gently blink them open. Maybe wiggle your eyebrows, let some extra light in. Deep inhale, arms out and around like big rays of sunshine, moving through, honey, so slow. Really engage your arms here. And imagine all that beautiful energy that we created through the class. We're gathering it between our palms, sealing it, And on our exhale, we bring our hands into our heart, because the energy that you created and that we created in this class is yours to take with you. At the end of mindful movement, we say namaste. What that means is that the light and the love and the energy in my heart sees it reflected back in each one of you. And when we're in this place, we're united, we're connected, and we're all one. Namaste. Thank you guys so much for coming and trying with me this weekend. And really take a moment and notice how you feel. Check in with your unique self. And also really thank yourself for showing up and doing something that's so good and beautiful and just for you. We take the time and carve that time out for ourselves to breathe, to be mindful, to move our bodies and connect all of that. That's really why we do all of the class, okay? So I will see you guys back here next Saturday. Thank you so much.